Number 2, the heights each meters of 120 boys in athletics club are recorded. The table shows information about the heights of the boys. Write down the model class. The model class is the class which has the greatest frequency. Now for the frequency, the greatest frequency 30, so this is the model class. So H more than 1.5 and less than or equal 1.6. Double I, calculate an estimate of the mean height. To find the mean height, you need to find the middle value for each class, then multiply by the frequency, then divide by the total frequency. So to find the middle value between 1.3 and 1.4, add them, then divide by 2. It's 1.35. Next one, 1.4, 1.5, so 1.45, and so on. 1.55, 1.65, 1.75, 1.85. Now multiply the middle value by the frequency for each class. 1.45 times 18, 1.55 times 30, 1.65 times 24, 1.75 times 27, and 1.85 times 14. Then divide by the total frequency, which is 120, equals 1.62 to 3 significant figures. BI, one boy is chosen at random from the club. Find the probability that this boy has a height greater than 1.8 meter. Greater than 1.8, we have 14, and the total 120, so the probability 14 over 120. You don't need to simplify. For double I, 3 boys are chosen at random from the club. Calculate the probability that one of the boys has a height greater than 1.8 and the other 2 boys each have a height 1.4 or less. 1.4 or less. So greater than 1.8, we have 14 to choose from them. So the probability 14 over 120. And so multiply. The other 2 boys each have a height 1.4 or less. 1.4 or less, we have 7 to choose from them. We need to choose 2 from 7. So for the first one, 7 over 119, because we already took 1 from 120. And the last one, 6 over 118. And because the order does matter, so we can choose the one has height greater than 1.8 first, or second, or third. So we have 3 ways. So multiply by 3. Equals 21 over 20,060. Or in details, we have 3 cases. The first case, if the first boy is greater than 1.8, we have 14 to choose from them, so 14 over 120. And the second boy, 1.4 or less, we have 7, so 7 over 119. And one more boy, so 6 over 118. The second case, we can start with one boy with height 1.4 or less, so 7 over 120. And then one more boy from those with height 1.4 or less, so 6 over 119. And the last boy with height greater than 1.8, so 14 over 118. And the last one, you can start with one boy 1.4 with height 1.4 or less, so 7 over 120. And then one boy with height greater than 1.8, so 14 over 119. And the last one one from the boys with height 1.4 or less, so 6 over 118. So this is the three cases. If you add them, you get the same answer. CI, use the frequency table on page 4 to complete the cumulative frequency table. This is the cumulative frequency table on page 4, so we need to use to complete the frequency table. Start with the first value, then add 7 plus 18 equals 25, 25 plus 30 equals 55, then 55 plus 24 equals 79, 79 plus 27 equals 106, 106 plus 14 equals 120. Double I on the grid draws a cumulative frequency diagram to show this information. So to draw cumulative frequency diagram, the upper value and the cumulative frequency, so 1.4 and 7, 1.5, 25, 1.6, 55, and so on. Then join them with the origin. So the first point is the origin. The second point, 1.4 and 7, 1.4 and 7. So 7, each small square represent 2. So this 7, 1.4 and 7. Then 1.5 and 25. So 1.5 and 25. 1.5 and 25. 1.655. 1.655. 1.779. 1.779. 1.8 106. 1.8 106. 1.9 and 120. So this is the last point. Now join them with a smooth curve. D. Use your diagram to find an estimate for the median height. To find the median, multiply the total frequency by half. So 1 over 20 times half equals 60. This is the order of the median. Now start from 60, draw horizontal line till you reach the curve. Now this is the median. From 60, draw horizontal line till you reach the curve, then go down. So this is the median between 1.6 and 1.7. So this 1.62. So the median 1.62. For 40 is percentile, multiply 40% by 120. 40% times 120 to find the order equals 48. Now start from 48, draw horizontal line till you reach the curve, then go down. So the 40 percentile is 1.58. 1.58.